Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Biki here with the Untitled Game Show, back once again with more Yu-Gi-Oh! And we are playing, well, with my samurais. Yes, guys, I'm going to be playing my 6 samurai deck right here, guys. So let's see how this one plays out. My opponent chose to go first. We're playing an online ranked duel right now, and I'm already liking the cards that I see in my hand with my samurai deck. Let's see what my opponent is going to choose to bring out. Now, I'm playing with my 47 card version of my samurai deck, guys. As you guys know, if you've been following me dueling for the last few months, I do have a few different versions of these cards for this deck. There's a 40 card version, there's a 60 card version. There's a bunch of different versions of the samurai because I really do like playing with these decks in different combinations. But let's jump right into it and see if we can't win this duel. Let's first start it off with my little Castle of the Mist. So this one is a really cool card because my opponent loses 500 life points if they actually try to attack a 6 samurai monster in the damage phase only. Next up, guys, we're going to have to try to get a bunch of monsters on the field. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and summon this monster right here. Then we're going to activate this card right here, which is going to allow me to summon another 6 samurai right here. I'm going to be able to summon every single monster I have. And I won't care if any of them get destroyed either, because I can get every card back. So in case my opponent has Mirror Force, it'll be perfectly fine. Samurais are cards that are very recyclable, meaning that if a monster gets destroyed, I could just get them back very easily. Alright, we're not going to summon anything else. We're not going to synchro summon anything. So we're going to go ahead and attack the face down monster, instantly killing it using my effect, unless my opponent has a trap or spell card, which it doesn't seem like they do. And then now we're going to go on for an all-out assault directly with the samurais. Grandmaster is the first one to go up and do his 2,100 damage. Then we're going to follow up with my Samurai K. Legendary. Oh, this is not even K. So many samurais. This one does 2,200, and then we're going to finish it off with a 2,100 direct attack, which is a good amount of damage to do on the first turn of the duel, guys. Almost a one-turn victory right there, guys. But in case my opponent comes out with Dark Hole or something on the next turn, I am prepared. I'm going to be able to jump out this card right here, and this card right here will be able to do a lot. So let's go ahead and go to main phase 2, and we're going to go ahead and set one card face down. End our turn, and let my opponent go. One of my cards can go to the graveyard. No, we're not going to destroy another 6 samurai. We're going to let it go to the graveyard. It's useful to have at least one monster in the graveyard with samurais because I do use the card Solidarity. And Solidarity, what that card does, it gives a bonus in attack of all my monsters on the field if the one monster in my graveyard are all this. Well, all the monsters in my graveyard are all the same types. So that does become very useful. So we're not going to activate my card effect right here. We're going to let my opponent do what he got to do. My opponents in this situation, I've seen a lot of duels where my opponents literally just forfeit the match because they realize they can't do anything. And I don't blame them for do that. Like, it's a kind of a situation where you're like, damn, this kind of sucks. It kind of sucks a lot. Now, I could win this duel by basically, like, not losing any life points whatsoever, but I just wanted to have some fun and just entertain you guys depending on what my opponent does. Let's see what my opponent does, and then we'll go from there. So the Tricky's on the field. Alright. I was going to do something a little fun, but nah, there's no point in doing it because 2 monsters on my opponent's side of the field. So we're going to the battle phase, which this becomes interesting. Why would he go into the battle phase? All my monsters are stronger than him, so okay, that was just, he's just going through the motions. I'm like, okay, if you attack me, you're definitely going to die. But you're going to even die more because of my field spell card. Remember, guys, they would lose 500 attack extra in the attack phase. So, yeah, he's probably not going to attack anyway. Not the samurais, at least. Alright, we got another very good card. Now, I have a lot of synchro materials for these samurais, so it's actually a good idea to summon this card right up now because it is a tuner. And let's go ahead and get up the Tree of Barkion. And we're going to do you and you. Now, the Tree of Barkion is a very good card because it negates trap cards' effects. So, when a trap card is activated, you could send cards to the graveyard to negate the card's effect and destroy it. I'll show you guys right now. Well, depending on if my opponent actually activates anything. No, I'm sorry. That's not Nutrias. That's the other Nutria monster. This one, you banish 2 cards from your graveyard. That's what Nutria Barkion does. My mistake there, guys. All the Nutria monsters sometimes just like, it's a little confusing. So we're going to activate my Legendary 6 Samurai's effect, which allows me to select 2 monsters from my graveyard. And then pick 1 face-up monster and return it to the hand. So I'm going to return the Tricky to the hand. And then I'm going to go into attack. I'm going to attack with the Tree of Barkion because it is the strongest monster in the field. And I don't know how much defensive position monster has. You never know. Some cards really do have high defense, even normal monsters. So my opponent now gets to target 1 monster I control and destroy that card. So let's see who he actually goes ahead and destroys. I'm guessing he's gonna destroy Barkion. Now here's where it gets a little interesting to see how my opponent responds, if at all, to my direct attack with my Legendary 6 Samurai. I'm not going to activate any effects. If everything works out perfectly, that should be game and I should have won it. We will find out immediately. Alright guys, there goes another winner. Biki here with the Untitled Game Show. Back with more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels. Yu-Gi-Oh? What the heck is a Yu-Gi-Oh? Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels very soon. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen.